Oh, too late. We're live. Are we live?
I think we're live. I could probably frame that a little better. We'll do that next time.
What's up, everyone?
I'm getting the new overlay. Oh, and I forgot to put the chat on the screen. All right, well, I got to get up anyway.
Go fix everything. Go fix literally everything.
I've set up the new thing.
I put in the tweet that we were going to be debuting our new Lego-themed overlay by the amazing Brian Ward, which looks great. Everything on our end, though, doesn't look great. Our camera's all wonky.
What's wonky about the camera?
It's too wide.
Well, I was about to fix that. I thought you meant it was, like, off-center or something.
No. How are you guys on this lovely Thursday afternoon, evening, whatever time it is where you guys are? A lot of people in the chat saying, looks great, thank you. Well, thank Brian Ward. And we did it for a little while on the last week's stream with we got a GoPro, and now we have a way to have a little Lego cam down there, so that's very exciting. Everyone can see exactly how Alex messes stuff up.
Yeah.
In real time.
They can see close up, like, oh, he just did something wrong.
This thing is so huge.
It's only going to get bigger.
Can I move it over a little bit?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah. Pick it up from I pick it up from there, and then you can
the
just
girdle?
Yeah.
Alex hand cam. Yeah. Alex can now be a hand model. Now you'll know whenever his nails need to be taken care of. He won't come with me to the nail salon.
I have before.
That's like a once a year thing for you.
Yeah. That's all I need.
But yeah, this is the rest of our day just is all about Lego. We're gonna do this stream, yeah. And then we're gonna stream some of the Lego Star Wars video game, so.
Should have made a big deal out of it's Lego week. It's Star Wars Explained.
Who is our stream sponsor today?
The Star Wars Immortal is our stream sponsor today.
Thanks, Star Wars Immortal, for sponsoring today's live stream. And yeah, let me pull up our super chats. Today's been kind of a rough day for me. I had a weird morning because this is such a first world problem, but I was supposed to get up to go to a hair appointment at 9:30, and we were up kind of late last night, so I somehow woke up at 5 in the morning, and I was like, oh god. And then I was like, oh, I didn't set an alarm. It's a good thing I'm up. So then I set an alarm on my Apple Watch, and then I got up for my appointment, ate breakfast, started getting ready, and then the appointment got canceled, and so I went back to sleep 2 times, maybe 3 times this morning, or tried to go back to sleep, and it was just, by the time I did get up, I felt completely out of it. So I've just kind of been out of it all day. But anyways, that's such a boring story. Literally the most boring story I've ever told. Apologies. And it was super windy on our walk.
Oh no.
And I almost blew my umbrella away.
That's true, it did. We saw the big turtle, though. That was exciting.
Didn't see the big turtle.
Where is SFC Pruitt?
Yeah, we have so many turtles that we see on our walks, and we realize there's just this giant turtle that looks kind of different from the other ones, and we get really excited when we see him. We need to think of a name for that turtle.
Think about SFC Pruitt every day. A name for that turtle?
Yeah.
Blastoise. Because he's big. He's huge. Either that or Wartortle.
Wartortle.
He's no Squirtle.
Oh, yeah.
He's too big to be a Squirtle.
Pretty sure I won the trivia from last night with my gut instinct to go with Squirtle. I forget what the question was, but...
It was what starter Pokemon did Gary Oak choose
the
TV show in the anime.
I should have asked chat that without giving away the answer, just to see who else knew it. But yeah, we did our weekly like potluck dinner with friends last night, and one of our friends that doesn't normally get to come got to come, and he wrote trivia for us, which was really fun. Pokemon Explained. Not quite, but
I haven't played Pokemon since Yellow.
I've never played. Well, I started the original Pokemon, and I quickly regretted it. Closest I've come to playing Pokemon is Pokemon Go. I had a good couple of months.
You did play a lot of Pokemon Go.
A good couple of months where I was just determined. I was really...
You were going to catch them all.
I was going to catch them all. I caught a lot, but I don't think I caught them all. But
you're dragging me all over the city.
I would go on my lunch break and go to all the hot spots, and then I'd come back. Anyways, oh yeah, so Feral and Fiction sent in a super chat last week, right after.
No, it was Tuesday. That's right.
Tuesday.
It was Tuesday, like right as the stream ended.
Oh, the game stream.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes. So thank you, Feral. Sorry we missed that. They said, candy in your P.O. box Saturday or Monday. Enjoy. Thank you.
Candy. Thanks, Feral.
They've sent us candy before.
Yeah.
It's always a fun surprise. Yes, Rayman, you have to give yourself a lunch break still. You can't just work all day. All work and no play makes Alex a dull boy. My little Grogu ears are... There we go. I brought out my Grogu cup for you guys. It's for you, it's not for me. What do you guys think the chances are of Grogu getting his own panel at Celebration?
We were talking
because
about that
I will
earlier
be the
today.
first in line. I don't care what other obligations I have.
Well, you got to get into the lottery first.
I will find a way. Life finds a way. Molly finds a way to Grogu.
To steal Grogu. The greatest heist ever told.
They're gonna see my reaction to if the Grogu puppet is there and like moving around and stuff. They're gonna see my reaction and kick me out. Be like, no, she looks like trouble.
She is too intense. Get her out of here. She's gonna cause problems.
Grogu is gonna be the headline on Saturday. Yes, Maddie Gunner. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, well, they announced today that Saturday's panel would be Mando Plus. Mm-hmm. Despite already being part of the live-action panel or whatever on Thursday. So that's good. They'll probably mention Mandalorian on Thursday, and then Saturday it'll get its own panel. I like that. But yeah, I think they'll probably... I hope they have the puppet there. And then I also think that maybe they'll talk about Ahsoka. Maybe they'll talk about where things are going.
Do you think Rosario Dawson's going to be there?
Maybe.
They keep saying like special guest, and
Yeah.
obviously they're going to save all of the special guests for last to announce. But
I'm hoping that Lars Mikkelsen is there. I would love it if we got
a surprise Thrawn announcement.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
It's like, come on, we all just announce Thrawn, announce Ezra. Like, we've known for a while.
So, SB Transmissions in the chat said, when do we get Bad Batch Season 2? I think they're going to announce Bad Batch stuff because
Michelle Ang.
Michelle Ang is going to be there, who voiced Omega. And they've got to have, like, an animation panel.
Yeah.
And I 100% think that they're going to give us a date for Season 2 of The Bad Batch. And maybe even show us a little something.
I wouldn't be
preview.
surprised if, like, well, maybe not this year. Because if it's a full-on animation panel, the same way that they are doing a live-action panel, if Bad Batch has its own panel, then I think they'll probably show an episode. because they've done that for Rebels. They did it for Resistance. Yeah, I do think that they will do that if Bad Batch gets its own panel. If not, there might not be enough time.
We'll see. I'm getting more and more excited as the days go by.
I'm hoping they announce some new animated projects.
May is just going to be so much fun, and it kicks off with my birthday, so we'll have a nice big birthday weekend, and then the rest will just be us preparing for the big trip.
Yeah.
Jane Dalton, thanks for the super chat. Can you name all of the Jedi survivors from the Geonosis arena right before Yoda arrives? Hint, there are 17.
I'm ready.
Hold on. Let me get out the list. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm ready. It might happen.
Something's weird about the chat window. It says the chat window's a bit cut off. Can't see the top stuff. We haven't before. Also, it should be set to live chat so everybody shows up.
I haven't changed anything about it.
Okay. We'll look at the chat thing later.
Oh, I think I see what they're saying.
Yeah.
Are you ready now?
I'm ready.
Anakin Obi-Wan, Mace, Kit Fisto, Agent Kolar, Ceci Teen, Stas Ali, Kiadi Mundi, Ayla Secura, Shak T, Joclad Danva, Boltar Swan, Sora Bulk, there's 4 more, and I know I've missed some obvious ones. There's the 2 that are hard. And what 2 did I miss? This is like naming the 7 dwarves. Where like, you know all the names, and then you hit 10, and you're like, who have I said and who haven't I? Come on. Plo Koon. I didn't say Plo Koon yet.
Did you not?
No.
Did you want to start over?
Maybe.
Start over, because I got them.
Anakin Obi-Wan.
Hold on. Anakin, Obi-Wan.
Anakin Obi-Wan. Mace Windu. Agent Kolar. Kit Fisto. Ceci Teen. Stas Ali. Ayla Secura. Kiadi Mundi. Plo Koon.
Hold on. Okay.
Shak T. Boltar Swan. Sora Bulk. Joclad Danva. Now I've got 3 left, and I know I've still missed an obvious one. Pterados Gonk?
Gone.
Pterados Gone.
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah, sure. Pterados Gone.
2 more.
I'm... Faladu Handersplax.
Mm-mm. What's the one the obvious one that you think you're missing?
I don't remember. I'd say it.
I'll give you a hint. It's a woman.
Luminara Unduli?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then the other one is one of the other hard ones.
Right.
Matthew Lang said, just tuned in. Is it this question again? I have faith in you, Alex. He's already goofed.
What's the last one? I'm not
Rothdel Masona.
Rothdel Masona.
What kind of... What do we need to do to make you remember Rothdel Masona? He's got a sweet Roth IRA.
I almost said Rothgar Ding last time, so I need to remember that. It starts with Roth. I think I can remember that. And Pterodos gone.
Pterodos, I don't know.
Freaking Luminara.
Frickin' Luminara. Let's see here. One of my favorite usernames, Gargantuan Buttocks. Thank you so much for the super chat. What was R2 doing before we see him in episode 1? I think about this all the time.
I guess
Literally, it keeps me up at night.
I think he probably just worked on the Royal Starship. He probably didn't have much to do. He seemed like he was from Naboo.
How old do you think he is? Like, he's an R2, so he's an older-ish model, but...
I don't really know. I think he probably just... I bet he was bored for most of his life.
I think he was a pirate. He had his own ship, him and some other droids, and they were out looting and pillaging, living the pirate droid life, and then he was like, I gotta clean up my act.
Finally, that would explain all the swearing.
Mm-hmm. I gotta clean up my act, and then he works as a janitor for a few years and is like slowly working his way back into society, and that's when we see him working on the Royal Starship.
I figure they bought him for the Queen, stuck him on the ship, and they probably didn't get shot a whole lot, so I think he was just hanging around, waiting to be useful.
Yeah, a couple of people in chat say that he could have worked for Hondo as a pirate droid.
He used to be one of those, like the R5 droids that had blasters mounted on their heads.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like something R2 would be into.
Oh, thanks, D-Tori. It said they love my cup. I love my cup too. This was a Christmas gift from our friend Jake. Kin Plume, thanks so much for the super chat. Gonna need you to do the Attack of the Clones Jedi Council in reverse alphabetical order.
Attack of the Clones. My god. I think Coleman Trevor's on there. Okay, Mason Yoda, Plo Koon Kiadi Mundi, Coleman Trevor, Kit Fisto, Agent Kolar. Is he actually? Even PL might be on there. I'll go even PL. So I'm just trying to name them first.
I'm no help with this because I don't have a list of them in front of me.
Did I say Agent Kolar? I'll say Stas Ali. I think Depa Balaba's out. I think Apo Rensisis. Yarl Poof is definitely gone by then. So is Yaddle. Now I've named so many names.
Yeah.
That
What's up, Brian Ward?
maybe Apo is in there.
We're debuting the new layout that you made for us, and it looks really good. It is very colorful.
I like it. I forgot everyone I said. Well, Yoda would be first. Reverse alphabetical order.
Uh-huh.
Yoda. And it's a shame Yarl Poof is definitely not in there. Stas Ali. Sacy Teen. Kit Fisto, Kiadi Mundi. No, Mace Windu goes first. Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Kiadi Mundi. Then I'll jump over to Even Peel. Mm-hmm. And am I doing this right? Or are you just agreeing to what I'm saying?
I don't know if you're right or wrong.
Oh, I thought you were looking at something and confirming. And
I'm
I was
just
like,
reading
what?
chat.
I'm getting this right? Even Peel, Coleman Trevor, Wait, no.
Hi, Chase.
Oh, yeah, no. Coleman
Thank
Trevor.
you. I got this shirt so long ago at Target, and I wish they would make more like this. That feels very 80s.
Agent Kolar, Ayla Secura. There's 10. I named 10 Jedi in reverse alphabetical order. I don't know if that was right or not.
That sounds right to me, sure. We've had a rough day, so I'm going to say yes, that was correct.
I'm gonna go fix that chat thing real quick.
Okay. Ken sent another super chat in and said, not gonna let this slide. Well, Ken, if you can get me the list of Jedi names in the order that you want him to say, then I can double check his performance.
Yeah, Ken, you help out.
Yeah.
You give me the answer.
Yeah, because that's what I had Jane do. She sent me the list of Jedi. Next up in the super chats, we've got one from Chris Chu Tibet. Oh, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm pretty sure I did. Thank you, Chris. Which Pokemon would Star Wars characters have? Ooh, okay. Han Solo. A fluffy one.
Yeah. See, I don't know enough Pokemon. I know some of the, like, Gen 1 Pokemon, so that's what we're going to have to stick with.
I don't remember a lot of the Pokemon names.
I'm trying to think of anything that's just big and fluffy. Although, maybe Machamp. Like, kind of just the big, strong one. The big, strong fighter. Mm-hmm. It's not furry, but...
I think Leia would have...
Eevee?
Eevee. That's who I was thinking of. How'd you know?
Because you're right.
Yeah.
Same.
Same.
I know there's like a fire pony, I think. And I was thinking... There might be a literal fire dog, like Ember the Charhound. Mm-hmm. I was going to say, that's Bells.
Arcanine?
That's a fire... Yeah. Yeah, sure.
That's from Wraith Garon? Oh, man. I'm bad with names today. Ponyta? Solo is Snorlax? Aw. Geode is Geode. Best buds forever.
I love that. Is it Geodude?
Geodude.
I thought the rock Pokemon was Geodude. Here's the piece I need.
I don't know. This would take me... Yeah, Geodude, yeah. This would take me literally years to look up the names of
were you trying to look up all the Pokemon?
That's not all of them, but... what was I trying to think of, though? What's the... what is the one in Pokemon Go that you had to get all the Magikarp for?
Oh... The dragon... Gyarados?
Gyarados. Kit Fisto definitely has Gyarados.
That makes sense.
He's too good for just one measly Magikarp. Peanut Butter in the chat said Han Solo strikes me more of a Yu-Gi-Oh player than a Pokemon player. Yeah, he likes to play. That means. He likes to play cards.
Sure.
That makes sense to me.
Send you to the Shadow Realm, right? I think that's what they do.
Ooh. That means... Wait, maybe Obi-Wan then would be Digimon. Because he's an old fart and he just likes his own... He likes his own thing. Yeah. Digimon, digital monsters. Did anyone else watch Digimon? No. I watched some of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't remember a lot of it, but it was
Nerd
on
alert.
It was on Toonami, like around the same time that like Sailor Moon was on. But I also watched some of Digimon.
I watched Dragon Ball Z and Gundam Wing. And I think that's it on Toonami.
Maxton, we are going to play more Lego tonight. We're going to do Revenge of the Sith tonight. Ooh. Yay.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna move on after I read these next two Ken Plume super chats. Your Jedi mind tricks won't work on me, Molly. Give it time.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, you'll wake up wanting to look these up and write them down and send them to me, and you won't know why.
It's a delayed effect.
Yeah. And gonna need all of the starter Pokemon in reverse alphabetical order.
Oh my god.
I'm sure we know
Oh, wait.
someone that could do that.
If it's just Gen 1, we can do that.
We?
Yeah, you know all three of them, don't you? All I
Oh.
know is Gen 1.
Oh, wait. Just the 3 starter Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. In reverse alphabetical order?
Uh-huh.
Do I know the first 3? It's... Oh no.
Kenny Broker.
Squirtle.
Yeah?
No, Pikachu's not one of them.
No. Well, he is in yellow, kinda.
Charmander, but there's one in between, right?
Mm-mm. You're right, so far.
Squirtle, Charmander. What's the other one? Bulbasaur.
Yay!
Yes! I'm so proud of myself.
Pokemon Master. You should open up a gym.
I hope you're happy, Ken. All right, Megan Wilson, thank you so much for your super chat. What do you guys think of the first big panel at Celebration being the Disney Plus Plans panel? Any thoughts about surprises we may see / hope to see? This is a good one.
Yeah. Well, I think it makes sense. I think they will focus on Kenobi. I think that'll probably take up 30 minutes, 35 or so. I think they're going to really focus on that.
Kenobi stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically just a big hype party for Kenobi because it's on Thursday and Kenobi's Friday. And
So I think they're going to focus on that. Then Andor will probably get 20 minutes. And then...
I hope we get a release date.
Yeah,
Or
I
at
think
least
I think they'll give us a release
ballpark.
date and probably a trailer. There's
Ooh.
whispers that a trailer is inbound.
Ooh, I'm so ready for the trailers.
So I think they'll do that. And then they mentioned The Mandalorian as well as part of that panel, but since it has its own thing on Saturday, I don't think it will get much time. Maybe they'll be like release date for that as well.
Yeah.
Which seems early. They usually announce them like 2 months before they start. But maybe.
As for something we hope to see, I would love to get anything about the Acolyte. Any little tidbit.
Totally agree.
It's probably too early, but
Yeah. Maybe they will. Like, it just said including The Mandalorian and Andor and Obi-Wan Kenobi. So there's probably going to be more. And since the Mandalorian panel is called Mando Plus, I'm like, okay, that should be all the Mandoverse shows. Mm-hmm. Mandalorian, Ahsoka, maybe Rangers of the New Republic, etc. I think that's what they're going to focus on there. So maybe we'll get some more information about the Acolyte.
yeah.
Maybe Grammar Rodeo. Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. Well, yeah. I'm excited to hear Deborah Chow talk about Obi-Wan, because we haven't heard much from her. Obviously, she's a very busy lady. But I loved everything that she talked about and like the round table stuff that we've gotten so far. So I think that's going to be exciting. We talked about this earlier, but if we got a live action Thrawn surprise, that would be insane.
I think that would be on Saturday if they were going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will focus hard on Obi-Wan Kenobi and then a little bit on Andor. And then like a tiny bit on The Mandalorian.
Oh, I just realized that Katie Sackhoff is probably going to be on the Mando panel, and I'm really excited.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her on a panel since Battlestar.
At Dragon Con, yeah.
Our good friend Katie.
I think we're going to see... So Hayden and Ewan at the Obi-Wan Kenobi panel, probably more, or the Disney Plus panel. But I'm sure they will do a 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones panel, so they'll probably be on that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Ian McDermott is going...
I hope they do that. They haven't announced much about that stuff, but...
They showed off a logo, so to me, I'm like, they'll do a panel. They're not going to do a 20th anniversary for The Phantom Menace and not Attack of the Clones, especially when it, like, the 20th anniversary, the literal date is in May.
Yeah. What?
You're being very particular about your ears.
Look. Because normally this thing fits around the lid.
Oh.
And so it's not very sturdy on there. Yeah, those are some of the stuff that I think we'll see and hear about. Oh man, I hope Diego Luna's there.
I'm sure he will be. If they're going to talk about Andor, he'll be there. And maybe Alan Tudyk, although we don't even know if he's going to be in season 1. They've alluded that he would not be, but that feels like a misdirect, and that maybe K2SO would come in near the end of season 1. I feel like somewhere I read that they had 3 seasons for Andor planned.
That's like music to my ears.
Don't quote me on that, but I feel like I read that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Gio Flores, thank you so much for the super chat. About your guys' pre-order of Lego Star Wars game, did you have to type a code on your receipt, or did you just have the code that came in the deluxe box? Because I didn't get day 1 Trooper Pack access.
I don't know if we did either. I
don't know
pre-ordered
what
it
that
digitally
means.
off Steam. So I opened it up, and it definitely gave me... I think I did get the Trooper thing. Like, right when I started the game, it was like, here's your Mandalorian stuff. Here is your Solo stuff. And I think it gave me a Trooper pack as well, but I haven't looked. But I think doing it digitally, it just happened automatically.
Yeah, we're playing it on PC, so we got ours through Steam. Although, did you see the little figure, the Luke figure with the blue milk that people got?
Yeah.
With the physical copy?
Yeah.
That was cute. Scott Z wants to know if the Corksicle cups are nice. I think they're nice. I don't think they're as well insulated as the Yeti cups, but pretty similar, I'd say.
Oh my gosh.
We have 2 of the Corksicle ones and a bunch of Yeti ones.
Alright, I'm going to try to put this in like a visible spot because I'm about to be here a minute. I'm just like doing little detail work. And it's a bunch of these little pieces over and over and over.
Can people see what you're actually building, or is it
Oh, that's...
There you go.
Move all that out of the way. Okay.
Ooh, James Norwood said, did you see the Lego Gonk droid puzzle people got sent? No.
Elliot got that. Battlefront Updates got that.
Oh, cool.
I haven't watched him solve it. I know he did a video of attempting to solve it. So I need to pull that up. You know, despite all of the Lego sets we build, we did not get any access to the Skywalker saga. I also didn't think to email anyone, so I think that's more on me than anyone.
Well, we don't get sent many things. We've gotten, what, 2 or 3 sets?
I meant the Skywalker saga. Like, that's not a...
I know. But, like, we've only worked with Lego a couple of times.
Yeah.
We're just hardcore fans. But no, we didn't get any.
I was just joking. I don't think WB Games cares about how many Lego sets we build.
No, I'm sure they don't. Joel Davis, thanks so much for your super chat. Hot take: Leia being Luke's sister is a worse retcon than Rey being a Palpatine because it adds nothing to Return of the Jedi, while at least Rey Palpatine is a key part of the story. Yeah, I said it.
I think that Leia being a Skywalker does add something to Return of the Jedi. I do think it's ridiculous and comes out of nowhere. But I do think that it gives Darth Vader that in to push Luke over the edge. Yeah.
You have a sister.
Twin sister. So I think that works.
Yeah, because that's what pushes Luke to, like, almost the dark side. Yeah, when he knows Vader found out that she exists, and like he had just basically found out that she exists, but they had already formed a bond and everything. But yeah, he starts to go ham when he thinks Leia's gonna be in trouble.
So I think that is something that it adds to the story. But I will still fully agree with you that, like, as a kid, didn't bug me at all. As an adult, I'm like, yeah, I'm used to it. But it's still... You can tell that, you know, Lucas had this idea of Luke having a sister character. And it wasn't supposed to be Leia. It was supposed to be someone else. But they just wanted to wrap things up. I guess that was his plan when he was like, I'll do 12 movies. And, like, Palpatine wasn't supposed to come into him until the 3rd trilogy. And instead he was like, no, I'm just going to wrap this up. So I guess Leia's the sister.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm glad it happened because of the future storytelling for them, and like her training a little bit to be a Jedi and being able to use the Force, and we wouldn't have gotten...
I need to just tilt this up a little bit.
Yeah. We wouldn't have gotten all of her cool, badass stuff in The Last Jedi. Jamie Dorr, thank you so much for the super chat. I just got done with my Lego X-Wing from Edge of Bricks last night. And you know that the Lego X-Wing from the new game is the 2018 set, right?
No, I didn't. Is that the... Where is my... I moved my Lego X-Wing somewhere else. I think that's the one that came with... Oh, yeah, there it is. That's the one that came with Biggs.
Mm.
But no, I did not know that was the specific set. I couldn't tell you which set was which, honestly.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. They all look the same to me.
Except for the early one, the first X-Wing I got, it was very gray.
A lot like a lot of these big sets are looking like
yeah.
these days. Everything on up here is gray.
They're having a gray brick shortage.
The Star Destroyer. The Falcon has a little bit more color, but it's mostly gray. This thing is entirely gray on the outside. I think that's why they made the insides of these so colorful. They're like, we gotta do something. Throw them a bone.
Colored bricks in here somewhere.
Hey, Brian. I'm so excited that we get to go to Star Wars Disney Night with the whole POV crew.
That's gonna be fun.
And there's a bunch of other people going too. It's good. It's crazy that we're gonna get to go to Disney not once but twice in the span of a week, less than a week. I gotta remember my sunscreen and my hat.
Well, at least one of them will be at night.
Ooh, yeah. Thank God. There's nothing worse than getting sunburnt in a theme park. Which the one and only other time that I've been to Batu, I got sunburnt because I thought maybe there was some place selling sunscreen. You know, Disney will sell just about anything, but nobody was selling sunscreen. Batu, despite having 3 suns, no sunscreen in Batu. Yeah, nothing ruins the immersion more than sunburns. I agree, Megan Wilson. Jamie Dorr, thanks for the super chat. I just got done with my Lego X-Wing from... Oh wait, no, I just read that. Heyo. Oh, this is a good one. Amy Johnson, 16. Pro tips for first-time celebration goers. If you don't have anything to do, just walk around the exhibit hall. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, there's so much cool stuff to see.
You'll probably spend a lot of money, but it'll be worth it. If you have self-control, you might not spend as much money as...
I mean, you don't have to, even if you're just going to like the artist alley, there's a lot of cool art to look at. You don't have to spend money. You can just look at everything and it's still neat.
Super cool. I'm so excited. We still don't know anything about if they're doing the lottery system again.
They said that they are.
Where?
On the website.
That was left over from the last time,
No,
I think.
I think they're still doing the lottery system.
Well, I mean, I hope that they do. But if you can't get into the big panels, go to some of the smaller panels. A lot of times those are really fun and informative.
And then you don't have to wait in a super long line. Although they don't do lotteries for those, but they do often still fill up. I was surprised that some of the panels we were on in 2019 filled up.
Yeah. We don't really know our exact schedule yet. No idea when we're going to be able to do the podcast stage.
Wear sensible shoes.
Yes.
Because you're going to be walking a lot.
Yeah, wear sensible shoes.
Bring your Fitbit so it all counts.
It all counts. Drink a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to eat. Maybe have like some snacks. Like bring a backpack with like a water bottle and some snacks in there. And also, like, if you're someone who collects posters, bring one of those poster tubes.
Yeah, that's a big one. You mentioned that a couple weeks ago, I think, on the Q&A, but that's a great point because you're probably going to get some posters. They hand them out for free all the time. So if you want to get your posters home safe, you can roll them up in a cardboard tube.
Oh, okay. Jane said that they mentioned the lottery because you need the mailed out tickets to do the lottery. Okay.
Molly doesn't believe me.
No,
Molly
I don't.
believes Jane. Doesn't believe me. What do I know?
And there aren't all the people on there yet, but they did put out the website that has the thing that you can sign up for photo ops with people if you want to do that.
Is there anyone you're holding out for? Because I tend to do one a year, and I've got a name in mind, but we'll see if that happens.
I'm tempted to do Katie Sackhoff and just be like, hey, do you remember us?
Hello again.
Hello again. Hi. But no, I mean, Carl Weathers is on there, and I love me some Carl Weathers. I would love to meet him. The only thing that sucks about those is it happens so quickly. It's like you're in, you're out. Like when the Orlando celebration that I got to meet Sarah Michelle Gellar in, which I will never ever forget. It happened so fast. It was just like there and gone. And I was like, well, that was my one and only chance probably to meet her. I had enough time to tell her happy belated birthday. We took the picture, and they sent us on our way. And I was like, okay, bye, I love you.
I do think if you actually want to have a conversation, the autograph is way better. But it's nice to do the picture, then the autograph, because then they sign the picture. Mm-hmm. That's fun. Okay, there's two names, I guess. If Garrett Kagan goes back, I will probably bring that picture and do the thing, like picture within a picture. But for someone new, it's Timothy Oliphant, obviously.
I don't think he's gonna be there.
I don't either. But if they're gonna do the Mando Plus panel, and if they have some shows to announce, and if Cobb Vanth gets his own series, maybe he will be there.
Oh my god! if Timothy Oliphant is there, he is going to have the longest line.
Honestly, you probably will. Like,
oh man.
But I mean, Donald Faison had a really long line, and it was worth it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because you got to do the Eagle. You were one of the last people to do it because he was like, my back hurts, I'm not doing this anymore. Those are most of our best celebration tips. And if you see anyone you recognize, talk to them. Say hi.
Yeah.
J Bell with another super chat here. Fallen Star trivia. A group of crows is called a murder. What are the collective names of a group of Hutts and a group of Jedi? Oh.
Jedi, I remember.
I don't remember. I remember reading this and being like, huh.
I wrote these down because I thought they were fun. I don't remember Hutt. I'll have a guess, but I do remember Jedi. A group of Jedi is an illumination.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, that's pretentious.
Mm-hmm. Look, here comes an illumination of Jedi.
Hutts. I'm trying to think of some, like a slosh of Hutts.
Oh, Laserbolt said a slug of Hutts. James Norwood said a bulge of Hutts.
A bulge might be right.
Is that right?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. A pizza of Hutts. Mm.
Yeah, I don't remember the Hutt one, but Jedi I got.
It was bulge. Okay.
Okay. That did sound familiar.
A bulge. Oh man. Hilarious.
No, thank you.
I love a good book trivia question though.
Yeah, you don't run across that very often.
Joel Davis with another super chat. Thank you, Joel. It might give Darth Vader that in... Wait. It might give Darth Vader that in, but in terms Leia character, I feel the weight isn't there. Granted, episode 6 sidelines Han and Leia big time, I think. Leia doesn't confront Vader or anything weighty.
Oh yeah, like, it definitely... Leia being Luke's sister doesn't do much for Leia's story. And by much, I mean anything? Mm-hmm. So yeah, there is that. I don't want to say it does nothing for the story, but I agree that it doesn't really do anything for her in Return of the Jedi.
I'm sure Carrie Fisher's talked about this in an interview, but I'd like to be reminded of what she thought when she found out she was going to be a sister.
She was probably like, okay, whatever.
That seems to be
what most people who work on Star Wars feel about it. Like Daisy Ridley being like, I don't know, they were changing who my parents were every other day. Mm-hmm. It's like, I didn't know, and just tell me who my parents are and I'll act it. Like, the fans always care a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, actors, that's their job, is to just act what they're told for the most part.
Act what you're told.
Mr. Shu, thanks so much for the super chat. Okay, which game will happen first? Lego Mandalorian, Lego Bad Batch, or Lego Clone Wars?
I'm gonna go Mandalorian. Of those three, I think Mando, Clone Wars, Bad Batch.
Isn't there already a Clone Wars one?
Yeah, there is, but if they were to update it
the
same way they just did.
Yeah, anything with Grogu, I feel like, is the most marketable option.
The Mandalorian is like a massive hit, so I think that is just the most marketable. Like, hey, it's Lego and it's Mandalorian. So after that, I think it would be Clone Wars.
Oh, I'm surprised they haven't made a game involving Grogu yet.
Yeah, just like a mobile game, like a Candy
just
Crush kind of.
Yeah, like fly him around in his little pram and make sure he doesn't get hit.
Like Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
He's in the pram. Oh, you let your tongues out.
Mm-hmm. What'd you drop?
Man, I don't see it at all. It's not in my pants, is it? I dropped one of these, and there's a little red thing in it.
Is it right there?
No.
Sure you dropped it?
Yeah, I heard it land. Welcome to the stream where I dropped something.
Oh, it's right here.
It was under my feet. Thank you, Molly.
Got it.
I dropped it again.
What?
I almost dropped it again.
Oh, man. What's up, Ivan Plays? Thanks for tuning in. Love the content you two put out. Love how the Lego AT-AT is coming along. May the force be with you both. Thanks.
It's gonna be out of the... We're gonna have to, like, raise the camera soon or something.
Yeah, this is a huge set. This piece, this is like the head and the body here. Mm-hmm. When do we attach this up here?
Next week, I think.
Yeah.
This is bag 12, bag 13.
Then it's gonna be, like, up past here. Yeah, we'll have to raise the camera up and widen it a little bit, which we can do. Joel Davis with another super chat here. Do you think Book of Boba Fett was a rushed production? Hard to say. I think it was a difficult production to get done because of COVID.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I think it kind of was. I don't know. I don't know that story was, like, always part of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Pedro got really busy. So I'm like, maybe they just gave Pedro some time to film The Last of Us and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really feel rushed.
Like, it feels complete and polished. I think where it was rushed was more the writing. Like, I think that they kind of... I mean, I don't want to say threw together, because ultimately I like the story that they told, but it just didn't feel as, like, beat for beat satisfying as The Mandalorian, I think.
Yeah. I feel like they may have blew way too much of the budget on the big Rancor fight stuff in the end. I mean, it was a cool fight, but I think that they could have done less with the Rancor and more throughout the entire show. And I do agree, some people are saying it looked kind of cheap. I've said this from the beginning, like, a lot of the stuff on Tatooine feels very fan filmy, kind of cheap because of the extremely harsh lighting. Like, the nighttime scenes in Tatooine looked great. Everything looks better, like, at night because stuff really pops. But when you have that super harsh twin suns lighting on everything, it's hard for it to look as good and as polished.
I think I made my first mistake of the night, which
boy.
is not so bad. Usually they happen earlier.
But yeah, I don't know that there's some things from Book of Boba Fett that I think will stand out and be memorable, but overall, like, it was just okay.
Like, I liked it. I enjoyed watching it every week. I was excited to wake up and watch it every Wednesday, but I'm not, like, wanting to rewatch it again and again. We watched it 3 times already between everything, all the coverage. But yeah, it didn't. I don't think it had that same staying power as The Mandalorian does, despite me enjoying it.
Yeah, like all the things that people are going to remember, and that the things that people got super excited about, are Luke and Mando and Grogu related somehow. Like, I loved what they did with Boba Fett's story, connecting it back to the Tuskens, showing him kind of like going through and getting over some of that childhood trauma. But overall, the thing that people are going to remember the most is like, oh yeah, Luke was in that, and Grogu came and saved everyone from the crazy Rancor in the end.
Yeah, it just felt a little unfocused, I think. It was like, we want to keep doing the Mandalorian story, but we're going to take this little interlude with Boba Fett, and that's fine. But yeah, it's like it wasn't quite The Mandalorian Season 3, but it also wasn't quite the Book of Boba Fett. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah. I see some talk in the chat about a meetup where we did get approved to be on the podcast stage, so we don't know what day that's going to be or what time or anything, but we will definitely do a meetup after that.
Yep.
Hopefully, fingers crossed that it's not during another big panel, because then we'll probably have to leave shortly after. But I'm super excited about that.
It'll be fine. We'll even if there's something to cover, we'll do the meetup first, and then we'll go cover it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's just a good, easy thing to be like, all right, we'll do our podcast thing, and then whether you're in the room or not, we'll just go right outside or nearby, and we'll have a meetup there.
Yeah. They'll probably, like, shuffle us out of the room because they'll have to get it ready for the next group or whatever, but...
And we usually do a video once we know, here's our schedule. We'll be like, hey, we're doing this podcast at this time. We'll do a meetup after that. We're doing Disneyland on Friday night. Well, so we can tell people where we'll be and when. We try to give everyone a chance to at least know our basic schedule.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, if we're not having to make content for something, and we're not scheduled to be anywhere, we're probably just gonna be walking around the exhibit hall, hanging out. That's what we did that for most of the time at the last celebration. I do hope that they're gonna sell drinks again, like in the exhibit hall. It's fine if they don't, but that was fun to be able to just walk around with a beer and look at all the toys.
I'm sure they'll probably sell drinks just so people be a little tipsy and be like, I need that toy.
Oh, that's absolutely what happens at any convention. They want you to get a little bit buzzed so that you're a little looser with your
Give me that toy.
Your pocketbook.
My pocketbook.
What else? I think I'm going to be on a panel. I got to figure out more information about it. Also, don't know when it's going to be, but it's like a Ray appreciation panel that Andres Cabrera is putting together, and he asked me to be on that. So I'm excited that I will be on a panel, an official panel. Oh, hold on. Join host David Collins as he invites the minds and talent behind Star Wars The Bad Batch to discuss highlights from the first season of the acclaimed series, as well as some exciting hints on what's to come in Season 2.
Yay!
So we just got
Which day is that?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
We just got a Bad Batch. Oh, wait. Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Sunday, May 29th, will feature Bad Batch executive producer and supervising director Brad Rao, executive producer and head writer Jen Corbett, story editor Matt Mishnowitz,
Michinowitz, I think.
Michinowitz, actors D. Bradley Baker, and Michelle Ang. Yay! The GoPro fell. Did it?
It fell?
Whoa.
Oh, whoa. What happened there? Whoa!
That's strange. What's it doing?
I don't know. I'm going to turn it off and on. It's like looking right at me, but it's all warped. That's weird.
Oh, maybe the horizon thing is on and it messed up.
I'm trying to turn it off and back on. Like the lens is pointed right at me.
Yeah, it just looked really different all of a sudden. Anyways. Yay! So, okay. Thursday, all the live action Disney Plus stuff. Saturday, Mandalorian Plus. Sunday, Bad Batch. Interesting that it's just Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Like, they're getting their own panel, which I thought that animation would get its own panel.
We were hoping it would. Why won't this turn off? There we go.
But that probably means Friday will that be the 20th, the anniversary stuff for Attack the Clones?
Maybe. I mean, they can double up with some things. Like, I think they'll have one kind of announcement panel of the day, and I don't know.
Interesting. But yeah, we were talking about it earlier, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce the date for season 2 of Bad Batch and maybe give us a sneak peek preview of it. We also haven't heard anything about the Droids show.
Oh, yeah, a droid story?
Yeah.
I don't know that that's a show. It might be
Or
more
what?
of a
Yeah, whatever it is.
special.
Interesting. I don't know what happened with the camera. That was weird.
Yeah.
Don't start messing up now, camera. We just got you. J-Bell, thanks for another super chat. Would Anakin have stayed light side if he had been taught by Qui-Gon? I feel falling in love with Padme, the distraction in the Clone Wars, and Palpatine pulling strings would still lead to his doom. This is an interesting question. So, like, everything that Anakin went through in his life with Padme and the Clone Wars and Palpatine still happened, but what if he were taught by Qui-Gon?
I think the implication is that he would not have fallen. I believe that is what George Lucas was going for in that clip that everyone loved, including me, the Dave Filoni kind of explanation of what the Duel of the Fates meant. It was that, you know, they're fighting over Anakin's future, Anakin's fate, and the fact that Qui-Gon dies in that fight means that he loses the father figure he should have had. Mm-hmm. So, I think that's what George Lucas was going for, personally.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just interesting because I feel like Qui-Gon... I was gonna say I feel like Qui-Gon would would have left the Jedi Order at some point, but maybe not if he were training Anakin.
I don't know. I mean, he might have just been like, "Come on, Anakin, we're leaving."
Yeah.
When the Clone Wars happened, and he's like, "Yeah, he might have left." I don't see Qui-Gon going along with the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I don't think Qui-Gon would have been a fan of being a general and being in charge of soldiers and all that. Interesting to think about, though.
But we'll never know, so I think that is fully up to interpretation.
Maybe, like... I mean, I think Qui-Gon would have taught Anakin to be more open with his feelings and like to talk to him more. So like maybe he would have said, "Look, I love Padme. We got this thing going on," and maybe it wouldn't have been a secret, and Anakin could have talked to Qui-Gon about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then when he started getting visions of her dying, maybe Qui-Gon could have talked him down off the ledge and been like, "It's not going to happen. Like, you don't have to go get some kind of dark side power to fix this."
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I saw this on Twitter today, I think. Another super chat from Jane Dalton. Learned that Count Dooku doesn't canonically have a first name. What would you give him as a first name?
Well,
but also, what would you give Darth Maul as a real non-Sith name?
I think technically he doesn't have a last name.
Yeah, he's like Madonna. Dooku is just his name.
Dooku is his name, and Sereno, I believe, is his surname. I think that's how Dooku Jedi Lost explained it.
Yeah, because he's the Count of Sereno.
Yeah, like his family. The planet is basically named after his family, so I think his name is Dooku Sereno technically. But to play along with your game, a first name for Dooku is Duty Dooku. Beat that, Molly.
What would you give him as a first name? Drop a
Dooku.
Drop a Dooku. Or Daryl. Or something.
He's such a Daryl.
He comes off as such a Daryl. Oh man, his stuff in Attack of the Clones, the Lego game, was so cute. He had a little shower cap on. The High Ground said, "I called him Count Doo-Doo as a little kid."
I do want to know what the thought process was behind naming him that. Like, okay. Feels like you know all the 12-year-olds that watch Star Wars are definitely going to make fun of that. But whatever, George.
And then what would we give Darth Maul as a non-Sith name?
Yeah, that's so sad that his name is just Maul, and Savage Opress's name is just Savage Opress. Like, I mean, I do think that the Night Sisters were kind of going for that. It's like, we want you to be evil, but that's really determining someone's future, I think.
How about Paul?
Paul.
He's like, ooh, I gotta make this sound scarier. Maul.
I like Paul. What a life Paul could have had.
Paul, light side Paul. Could have had it all.
Palpatine.
This is a song waiting to be written.
Palpatine's like, what's your name? And like, Paul. What? Did you say Maul? No, I said Paul. You mean Maul, right?
You will be known henceforth as Darth Maul.
Darth Paul. No, I hate it.
I hate it.
This is weird.
Paul.
This framework.
Paul Blart. Mall Cop. Ooh. Mall Cop.
Maul Blart Paul Cop.
Whoa. It's too much to handle. Joel Davis with another super chat. Thank you, Joel. According to things George Lucas has said, he seems to be pro no attachment rule. I don't think George thinks the Jedi are as flawed as the fans do.
I disagree.
I think he thought that, I mean, that's the whole point of the prequels. Not just to tell Anakin's story, but the prequels and the Clone Wars is to kind of show you how flawed the Jedi are.
And it gets construed, I think, into like, oh, well, the Jedi are bad and just as bad as the Sith or something. It's like, no. All George wanted to do was tell a story about how possessiveness can, and the fear of losing what you have leads to the dark side. And it can make a good person, the best person, go bad very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you see...
Not that Anakin was the best person to begin with.
I'm kind of quoting Ahsoka there, where she was like, I've seen a Jedi go bad. And in her opinion, she was the best of us. Mm-hmm. But that's why he was so insistent on showing Anakin as a 9-year-old boy. And he's told this story before where, like, all of his advisors or people at 20th Century Fox were like, hey, George, like, we want you to do your story, but if you made Anakin a teenager, this would be more marketable. It'll make more money. And he was just like, no, that's not the story. That's not the story of the prequel trilogy. This is about a boy who you can see, a good boy that has, like, the best heart, becoming evil over the course of time because he loses what he has.
This is the story of a boy.
Yeah. So, I don't think that George thinks the Jedi are bad.
No, not bad. They just lost their way.
Yeah.
In a big way.
Yes. And I don't think he is anti-attachment or anything like that.
But
he is anti-possessiveness. He is anti, like, attachment at any cost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, like, Anakin doesn't get crazy about it. I mean, he is kind of, like, overprotective and kind of clingy and weird, but it's not until he thinks Padme is going to die that's when he shifts everything and is like, I will do anything it takes. I don't matter anymore. No one else matters but Padme. Like, I'll do anything that it would take to save her, even though he doesn't know for sure that she would die, and two, even if she were going to die in childbirth, that's the will of the Force, I guess. Like, you gotta get over that. It's gonna suck, but you can't throw your life away for it. But I like that George was adamant about taking time to show, especially in the Clone Wars, like all these little bits and pieces happening with the Jedi and with Palpatine. Palpatine specifically in the politics side of things, and then the Jedi kind of alongside the politics, but all of it surrounding the Clone Wars, like just how little by little the Jedi fell. And it's like we've said this multiple times, that if you put a frog in water and slowly boil it, it doesn't realize that it's in boiling water. But if you drop a frog right into already boiling water, it's gonna know.
Yeah, and I think that was absolutely George too. I think a lot of the prequel era is about how good people can go bad if they aren't careful.
Mm-hmm.
And the Jedi are good people who lost their way over the course of the Clone Wars because they were too wrapped up in politics and other reasons.
Yeah. There's so many fortune cookie messages in the show Clone Wars that you can relate back to any bit of Star Wars, and there's a lot of really good gems in there. So I guess that's one really nice thing about revisiting the Clone Wars, is that we're revisiting all of the singular messages that you get in each episode.
Oh, we're attaching this now.
Ooh.
I was not expecting that.
Yay.
Okay. This is backwards? Yes, this is backwards.
Jacob's Quest says, at Celebration, I'll walk up to you guys and just say the code word mustache, and you'll know it's me.
Alright, I'll try to remember that.
We're gonna get so many people coming
First of
up
all,
to
hi,
us
Jacob's Quest.
saying mustache.
Oh, it's leaning. Don't lean.
Need to.
I need the tool. Oh, why is it leaning so much?
Ooh.
Hold on.
Oh, hi, Kelly Knox.
Hey, Kelly. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive there's a Kelly Knox Easter egg in Brotherhood.
Really? I haven't read it yet, but Alex just finished Brotherhood today.
Finished it today.
I'm really excited to read it. I gotta read Queen's Hope first. Kin Plume, Revenge of the Sith Jedi Council in order of least to most favorite.
Oh, that's a little easier than alphabetical, at least.
Kelly said in parentheses, waggles eyebrows. Uh-huh.
There was a name that popped up that I was like,
Don't you love that?
Uh-huh.
Being able to spot stuff like that and be like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I caught the one with Lissa in, what was I reading?
Mission to Disaster, I believe.
Yeah. Because I saw a name and I was like, that's gotta be about Lissa. Coleslaw, what's up?
Oh no.
Thanks for the
I know
super
what's
chat.
coming.
Avocado almost fact of the day. Taco Bell imports its guacamole from Octo. I'll believe it. Guys, if you've been missing our avocado facts, you're missing out on a lot of good stuff. We just got a new batch of avocados today that I put in water.
Right, that looks sturdy enough. Okay, the head. Looks like this? Oh no, I broke a chair.
A chair?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the one you were sitting in. They said I borrowed that joke from Stephen Colbert, full disclosure.
Which one?
The one I just read. About.
Octo?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty wobbly. But she's looking good. Ooh. Avocado facts are a thing now? I dig it.
I forget how that Molly was talking about TikTok hacks and
I talked about the TikTok hack that has literally changed my life and allowed me to eat so many more avocados by, like, once they're soft enough to cut into and eat them, you submerge them in water in like a jar or something and put them in the fridge and they will stay good for weeks. And it's changed how I eat avocados. It's amazing. But then I watched an episode of a documentary show all about avocados, and I learned that the name avocado comes from the Aztec word for testicles.
Am I supposed to?
So then I just became obsessed with facts about avocados. They're also very high in potassium and fiber, so eat them. They're great. Ooh.
This is one of those things where I'm like, I can't see what I'm doing.
Do you need help?
Well, there's no way to see what we're doing, really.
Is it supposed to, like, click in?
So these slide in here. Ah, got one in. Okay. Okay. Just needed your magic touch.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
What'd you fart?
No, what you just said. You said I had the magic touch.
You have a magic touch.
I
mean, don't pick it up, but...
My spell is broken. I'm not going to break any more Lego sets.
I'll touch the set again because it's not attaching.
Boop. Gotta jiggle it.
Okay. Man, you really have to push it down. I wonder if this is the thing that people said you can't undo it once it's done.
Oh, maybe.
Because that's in there now.
Can we rotate it sideways
yeah.
to show everyone? You do it. I don't want to mess up my touch, my magic touch.
Yeah, that's a better view now.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, but it looks like it's... I need to adjust these legs, but...
Ken Plum, thanks for another super chat. Not gonna let you escape the Jedi Council chat.
Okay, hold on.
Hold your horses.
Ken, I'm very stressed out.
Hold your
I
father
think you
ears.
realize. I want this to fall over.
And Coleslaw coming in hot with another avocado actual fact of the day. During the summer of 2017, 3 million pictures of avocado toast were uploaded to Instagram every day.
Oh my gosh.
I believe that. I remember when avocado toast was like a fairly new thing. And it's like, yeah, avocado toast is okay. And I've had good avocado toast from like restaurants and stuff, but I'd rather have a fried egg on a piece of toast than avocado. If I can have both, that's great too. But
I like how that looks. Okay. And then I'll just drop these snow churns. Pop them in there. They're taking a nap.
oh, put them in their chairs.
They'll be partying. They'll be talking to each other. They should be sitting, but they're standing. They're breaking protocol. They're having fun.
They're having a party. They're having a waffle party. Is anyone else watching Severance, by the way? It's such a good show, but it's so crazy.
Okay, I may have missed one part. Let's see.
What now? Do you have pieces left over?
I have one piece. Oh, two pieces that I probably shouldn't have left over.
Yeah, Jane says Severance is amazing. It's so good, and I'm so excited for the finale, but I'm also like, they're gonna end it's been renewed for another season. But the first season is gonna end on some BS crazy cliffhanger. I just know it.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
Justin Farrell says, whoa, new screen layout is sick. Thank you. Our amazing friend Brian Ward, who's been making a lot of our thumbnails, designed this for us.
Oh, okay. I see what I did.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight came out last night, the second episode.
Yes.
I had already seen it. Spoilers. Not so spoilery. I don't know. But I have actually only seen the first 2 episodes. So after this week, I'll get to see them brand new with everybody else.
Okay. That's fixed. Now we're good. I only made 2 mistakes this time. What did Ken want? Least to most favorite Jedi Council members?
Yes, in Revenge of the Sith.
In Revenge of the Sith, probably am not going to remember all 12 of them. Coleman Cadge, because who is that?
Who is that even?
Who is that even? Eth Koth, Stas Ali, Stacey Teen. That's 4. I have to run through the people I don't want to name. Kiadi Mundi, he can be down at the bottom. Luminara Unduli.
Your arm looks super long. Look at the camera. That's weird.
It's hard to get in a good position now with this thing. Mace Windu. Anakin, Obi-Wan, Yoda, Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto's at the top? Dang.
Oh, Plo Koon. Plo Koon can go above Kit Fisto.
Oh my goodness.
I think I got all 12. I may have named... I think I at least named 12 people.
Nice. Tyranno Naughty sent in a super chat. It says, we do not slander Coleman Kajak in this house.
I apologize. I need to look up more about them because I know they exist. I don't know much about what they've done, how they've helped the Clone Wars or anything.
Yeah.
They were just kind of there. But I know there's got to be Coleman stands out there. But that bag is done.
Oh, you didn't say Shakti.
Damn it. Well, obviously she's at the bottom.
Oh no.
If I forgot her, then she's at the bottom. Who'd I swap her out with? I must have.
Did you say... No, you didn't say Yaddle. I don't remember.
What time is it?
It's 7:31. What time do you want to get back on and stream the game?
I guess let's say 9.
9? Okay, that'll give us enough time to
Yeah,
cook.
hour and a half to eat. Cook and eat.
Okay. Real quick, we got another super chat in from Bit Decay. At the end of Rebels, did they just leave Gregor's body in that dome?
I'm gonna say no. I hope not. But sometimes that happens in war. The same way, Luke had to leave Dak in the Snowspeeder. He tried to get him out, but then it got stepped on. So I'm gonna hope that they got Gregor out somehow.
Wah, wah. Oh, did you say Luminara? She's not on the council.
Good, get her out of there. I'm sorry, Jane.
Kin says Yoda, Mace Windu, Plo Koon, Stas Ali, Shakti, Kit Fisto, Stacey Teen, Coleman Kajak, Anakin, Agent Kolar, Obi-Wan, Kiani Mundi.
Yeah, I swapped Luminara and Shakti. Also, I like that you almost said Kate Fisto, and I want to see that story.
Kate Fisto.
It's his wife.
Oh.
His secret Jedi wife.
Kit and Kate. Ooh, I'd watch that.
Yeah, that sounds like a show for sure. That's a reality show.
Oh, man. All right, well,
Kate coming this month on A&E.
On A&E? Why is it on A&E?
I don't know.
All right, that's going to do it for this part of the Lego stream. We're going to hop on and play some more of the Lego video game at 9 p.m. Eastern, so in about an hour and a half. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a comment after this is all done with live stuff and give some love to the new layout because it looks pretty dope.
Yeah, thanks, Brian Ward.
Yeah.
Again.
And yeah, we'll hop back on here in a little bit, but thanks so much to everyone who sent in your super chats, and thanks to everyone who hung out, and we'll see you, if not later tonight, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.